How's it going, guys? This is my review and recommendation on which set of benders to get. We have the Hilmor, Yellowjacket, and the R-Line. We're going to go through the pros and cons of each one, what comes in the case, and so on and so forth. Starting off with my first pair of benders, the R-Line. Inside the case, there's missing a couple of items in here, reamer, cutters. They're gone. These things have been in use longer than I've been in the trade, but these are quite good. I got them for free. I don't know the exact cost. I will try to find it and put it in the video. These have clearly been used. I had these for about a year before I moved on to a different pair. These are not bad. The assembly takes some time, but just like that, you're ready to bend some tubing, and it is quite a good tool. Again, I don't know the exact price, but they are good. They've been used and abused. The only thing I would say that I don't like is the quality of these dies. As you can see here, the 7/8 die has broken. Right, that little piece of supporting metal has broken. I don't know if the other brands do this as well. 7/8 is a pretty big tube, but it is annoying. These can still be used. They will just click on like that. Just when you're going to pop it off, sometimes this will just come with it in your tubing. And you want to make sure that it doesn't go like that while you're bending. And just a quick demonstration of using these with some scrap. These do get super loose and will turn on you over time. I haven't had that with other pairs yet, but you can go over a 90, I'd say about a 100-degree angle. And this is 3/4. Leaves some rippling, not too bad. Doesn't scratch up the pipe anywhere else. Overall, pretty good bend. Again, went past a 90 on purpose. I'm just going to show you how far all of these go. To the Yellowjackets. These feel way more high quality right off the bat. Way more solid of a case compared to the R-Line. The clips actually have a hinge, unlike the R-Line, which is just a thin plastic you just bend over and over, and inevitably it'll break off. Once you open it, you can see a lot more organized. Here sits, in my opinion, more aesthetically pleasing, as well as way tighter, nothing jumping around like the R-Line case. You have your two separate dies. Your push dies go from 7/8 to a 1/4 inch. Picking these up, these have a lock. The R-Lines do as well, but it was way more flimsy. I didn't even have it. You can tuck it away here or tuck it away on top. Way better feeling than the R-Lines. But like the R-Lines, these just clip in and your dies just screw in just like that. They feel way more solid and they feel much higher quality. They're slightly heavier, but they just feel better. The thing about the Yellowjackets is great. Everyone knows the brand Yellowjacket. If you're in refrigeration, it is definitely one of the top. Again, just showing you the bend. These, yes, they do spin freely, but they don't move out of place like the R-Lines. You can see how used these are over time. The paint will come off and everything, but that's to be expected. You just skipped a gear there. This is why I stopped using these. We can't even make it to 90 before we're skipping gears. The way that I've been having to use these, so you have to take it real slow. We just passed 90. How much further can we go? Then just to release, same with the R-line. Just push it up in there. Stop. Moving on to the Hilmor. This is the highest quality case by far. You have really solid plastic, but you also have metal clips. You open it up, you have your benders, your die, your push dies, spot for reversers. So you don't have the reamer or the cutters like the Yellowjacket and the R-line, but this is my favorite so far. Case-wise, organization-wise, everything fits in, doesn't rattle around. And the locking design on these Hilmors is my favorite. You don't have to reach down to the end of your handle to lock it. You just click in with your thumb, whether you're right or left-handed. It's not too bad. To release, you don't push forward like you do with the Yellowjacket or the R-line. You just press this little green button in and it retracts just like that. Assembly for these is the quickest and easiest, in my opinion. Just push your push die on. Just like that, you're good to go. These are the heaviest. They feel the most high quality though. The gearing is much smoother than your Yellowjacket or R-line. The ridges are way more pronounced, so they don't strip out as easily. I do have a friend whose gears did strip out, but he had those benders for 5 or 6 years before they actually went bad. You have all your dies on one, so you can rotate to whatever you need. These are the tightest so far, or between the three, these are the tightest to spin. And I prefer that, honestly, because there's nothing more annoying when you get into a spot to do your bend and your dies rotate, so you have to reset it before you can. Whereas these ones, they actually retain where they're sitting, where you put them to. They are colored as well, so you can match it up. If you want your 7/8, you got your 7/8 writing in green, as well as on your die, it's green. Your 3/4 is white and white, and then all of your smaller ones are on this side. They all are color coordinated as well. So just at a quick glance, you can see 3/4, 3/4, 3/4. It's all in white, and you're good to bend. Then moving on to the bend. By far the smoothest so far. You can still one-hand it, just more the weight. So there's our 90, about there. Let's see how far we can push past. Just like that, you push your release in, pull it in, and boom, you have your bend. So even going way past 90, there's still barely any ripples in your actual copper. So, in summary, if you're going to get a set of benders for yourself and you have the money, Hilmor. But there is nothing wrong with getting a cheap budget set for yourself. Granted, you'll want to upgrade, but it's good to have a backup set in your truck or your van. And I recommend these If you have a lower budget, you can get a set for anywhere from $100 to $200 on Amazon. These are great. They lasted me a long time. Between Yellowjacket and Hilmor, which are right around $400 each, I recommend Hilmor. Can't go wrong. They are the smoothest. They are the heaviest, but I like their release. I like their button lock. It's overall the most high quality set, and they've lasted me the longest. They have the smoothest gears, everything about them. I'd say Hilmor is the best benders for you to grab if you have the money. Both Yellowjacket and Hilmor will run you about $400, but they are worth it. If you don't have the money, again, get the cheap pair, but I love these. Definitely recommend. They are the best benders I've used. If you guys have any other benders you want me to use or review or compare against these three that I have, let me know in the comments down below. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a great day.